You gotta have known this one was coming, right? The 2024 season is officially over, with the Dodgers emerging as World Series champions over the Yankees. But, as I'm sure everyone here knows, there was much more to New York's Game 5 loss than what might show up in the final box score, most specifically in the 5th inning, during which they may have played the sloppiest baseball I've ever seen in a World Series contest. After jumping out to a resounding 5-0 lead, courtesy of home runs from Aaron Judge, Jazz Chisholm, Giancarlo Stanton, and an RBI single from Alex Verdugo, the Yankees seemed to be full steam ahead heading into the 5th inning. Garrett Cole, however, threw a fastball right down the center of the plate to lead off the inning, with Kike Hernandez lining it into right center field. It was then that Tommy Edman flipped an 0-2 changeup right at Aaron Judge, who came in and dropped the ball. That's right, one of the most routine plays you'll ever see on a big league field was straight up muffed to put runners on first and second with no outs. This came just a couple frames after he had robbed Freddie Freeman of extra bases, jumping into the fence. But their defensive ineptitude wouldn't end here, as Will Smith would ground a ball to shortstop that Anthony Volpe made a nice play to get to, but then spiked his throw to third base, allowing Hernandez to slide in safely, netting the Yankees their second consecutive error, albeit with this one coming on a much tougher play. But Cole wouldn't let this deter him. At least not for now, as he would strike out each of the next two hitters, being Gavin Lux and Shohei Ohtani, on some truly nasty offerings. It would be then that on the 1-0, Mookie Betts would ground a ball to first base, a truly routine play, but Garrett Cole never fully went over to cover the bag, and as such, Anthony Rizzo went to flip to him, and there was no one there, which kept the inning alive and netted the Dodgers their first run of the frame. But with LA being the juggernaut that it is, this wouldn't be where it would end, as future World Series MVP Freddie Freeman would line a 2-run single before Teoscar Hernandez would tie the game on a clutch 2-run double to deep center field. That's right, because of 3 separate misplays in just one frame, the Yankees had coughed up their sizable 5-run lead, as well as giving up any semblance of momentum they had taken into the frame. And while they would rally to take the lead back in the 6th inning, it would not be nearly enough, as the Dodgers loaded the bases with nobody out in the top of the 8th, with Gavin Lux tying the game on a sac fly to center field before Shohei Ohtani reached on a catcher's interference, loading them back up for Mookie Betts, who put the Dodgers ahead for good with his own sac fly. 6 outs later, and the Dodgers were celebrating their first full-season World Series championship since 1988, as New York, New York by Frank Sinatra blared throughout a ballpark that still hasn't seen a World Series championship now for 15 consecutive seasons.